Welcome back to another Choose a Career episode. Today I'm here with Hannah Owinga, and she works for the DeSoto County government, correct?
Correct.
All right, where's your office?
My office is at the admin building at 365 Loescher over there in Hernando, and I'm on the third floor in the finance department.
Okay, now there are lots and lots and lots of different career opportunities and jobs within the government hierarchy. So why don't you tell us some of the options that students could have post-high school?
Absolutely. There's a number of different ways you could go. We have the animal shelter. We have the road department. There could be engineers. There could be plumbers. There could be any other trades like that. HVAC, accounting, any of those things. The limits are endless.
So the government doesn't really contract out a lot of those jobs. They just hire them in-house.
Absolutely.
Okay, so obviously all the different trades, which we've talked about here at length in other episodes, they hire those directly. But you said that there's also opportunities for students who may not have training, who just want a job post-high school.
Absolutely. There's tons of opportunities for that. Again, we have the animal shelter. We do have some opportunities at the sheriff's department. Even at emergency services, there's a number of different departments, depending on what your interest is, whether it's law enforcement or rescue, or just simply helping the puppies and the cats there at the animal shelter to choose from.
And lots of clerical positions, I would assume.
Absolutely.
Because there's an office for everything.
Everything.
So what is your job? What do you do?
I'm there in the finance department. I am grants, and again, that's a component of the accounting office. And so I handle all of the free money that comes to the county.
Right.
I do have a journalism background, so I write all the grants, and then once we actually win, because it was so persuasive,
that's right,
then I manage those dollars for the county.
Now, there's probably 90% of the students who you say the word grant and they have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes. So I would say a grant is a number of dollars where there's an opportunity available, usually through the federal government or private, where they have a need and we communicate that need through a persuasive argument, paragraph, what have you. And if they feel as though that it can be helpful, then we get awarded those dollars with little to no strings attached.
Right.
And then we push those out, and I manage those dollars and send all the reporting in for that.
I'll give you another example, students. A lot of private corporations, I'll give you a really good example, Walmart. They're looking to cut down on how much taxes they're paying the federal government.
Yes.
And so one way they'll do that is they'll say, we will give out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of money to good causes. But the way you get that money is you apply for a grant that they've established, and you tell them in written form why you need $50,000 for a project that you're doing here at school or in your community. If they like what they read, they award the grant. Is that a good way to explain it?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, and she said strings attached because obviously there's lots of legal ramifications around many of these grants. You can't apply for a grant and then go take your family out to eat.
No.
That's illegal. So typically when you apply for a grant, you have to follow to the letter of the law exactly what you wrote that you're going to spend that money on. And in most cases, you actually have to send the money back that you don't use if it comes in under budget.
Absolutely. I think a great example of that, one of the fun projects that we've done lately with some grant dollars would be our Agri Ed Center.
Yes.
That was a fun project, so there was a lot of writing that went into that for us to do some fun things. The trails, the arena.
So I didn't realize I was wondering how we got such a great project off the ground. I didn't realize a lot of that was grant. So was that partly you?
Yes.
Let's give her a pat on the back, because that thing is incredible. In fact, I'm gonna go over there. I want to go over there. I may need to talk to you about that and take some video and show the students, because it's a great facility, and it's just right down the road here.
Absolutely is. Great venue. A lot of great work goes there. There's some nonprofits, the extension office is there. We have some great partnerships. It's fantastic. We have some more going in there. We have some pending grants. So there will be some activities going in there as well. But it was definitely a joint project.
Okay.
That we're really proud of.
Our career coach is right off camera. She's going to be a little bit incensed if I don't mention what the scale of salaries are. I'm assuming because there's so many different types of jobs that the salaries are probably all over the place.
Yeah.
But what could someone potentially start at, say, a clerical job with the DeSoto County government and expect to start at pay scale wise?
I would say clerical would begin around $16 an hour,
Okay.
and then definitely grow for there. There's definitely room for opportunity and growth. There's so many different ways that you could take it depending on what your interests grow into be once you start.
Right. And also because it's a government job, there's pretty good benefits.
Absolutely.
That's one thing about working for the government. You typically have a pension system set up of some sort, and then obviously health care and all of that, which I know many of you students don't seem to care about those benefits or the idea of the benefits at all. But trust me, as you get older, you will come to find how amazing
Yes.
a good benefit package can be. If you had some advice for our students, what would that be?
I would say think outside the box. There are no ceilings, especially somewhere like the county or local government. You just find what you're good at, find a place, and then go from there. My journey to grants was very unconventional. I did not apply for the position. I actually was interested in something else and became good at something and landed there, and found some great folks, and I've been growing my skills from there. So
Yes.
think outside the box, find what you're good at, and grow from there.
Yes, and always be making connections and building
Yes.
relationships with people around you, because those people will tend to put you in a better position in the
Yes.
future.
Yes.
Show up on time.
Yes.
Show up on time and do a great job. And I think that's some good advice for everybody.
Absolutely.